Are you thinking about buying a new iPad this year? You might want to pause and listen to this first. Apple just dropped the new M4 iPad Air, and it is causing a massive divide. Some people are calling it the perfect tablet, while others are saying it is a complete waste of money compared to the older models. So what is the actual truth? Let's break down exactly what this 2026 upgrade actually gives you, who it is actually for, and whether you are about to make a huge mistake with your wallet. Let us be completely real for a second. The 2026 upgrade to the iPad Air is not exactly the flashiest thing Apple has ever done. If you look at it from the outside, you're getting the exact same design and the exact same colors. It looks identical to the M3 version, and honestly, it looks just like the M2 version as well. Apple has found a design that works, and they're sticking to it. In the current Apple tablet lineup, this new Air sits perfectly in the middle. It is a big step up from the base iPad 11, which is running on the older A16 Bionic chip. At the same time, it sits right below the absolute powerhouse that is the iPad Pro with the M5 chip. The absolute biggest upgrade for this new version is completely hidden on the inside. It is the brand new M4 chip. When we look at pure performance benchmarks, the numbers are actually really impressive. The M4 is pushing about 25% faster speeds in single-core performance. When it comes to multi-core performance, it is about 24% faster. That is definitely not a bad bump in speed. But what about graphics? On the Metal benchmark for graphics, we have some solid data. The older M3 chip scored 47,672. The new M4 chip scored 57,250. That gives us roughly a 20% improvement in graphics power alone. But Apple did not just swap the processor and call it a day. The memory has also seen a very welcome bump. The RAM has increased from 8 gigabytes up to a solid 12 gigabytes. This is going to make a massive difference in how the tablet handles multiple apps at once. Apple also secretly dropped in its brand new networking chip, known as the N1. This tiny chip brings a ton of future-proofing to the tablet. You get Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and full support for Thread. If you're a fan of smart home tech, having Thread built right into your iPad is absolutely perfect. Now, if you're someone who likes to buy the cellular version, there's a big upgrade there too. The cellular M4 iPad Air comes with Apple's custom C1X modem on the inside. This custom modem brings much better battery life when you're surfing on 5G. It also packs some really nice, exclusive privacy features when you connect to a compatible network. Plus 3. When you actually get your hands on the M4 iPad Air, it feels exactly like a premium Apple device should. It is incredibly solid. This should not be a surprise to anyone. Since this is not a brand new redesign, Apple has had generations to perfect this hardware. The M4 chip is polished, and the overall physical design of the Air is refined to perfection. This means you're getting a highly reliable device that will not suffer from weird first-generation hardware bugs. To really get the most out of an incredibly powerful device like this, you need the right accessories. This brings us to a total game changer for the 2026 lineup, which is the incredible ecosystem from EIP. Their whole theme this year is about creating your own shortcuts. They have built an entire ecosystem around the EIP app that lets you customize your iPad experience in ways Apple simply does not allow out of the box. Let us start with their hyperkeys. Using the EIP app, you can map custom keys for your favorite apps like GoodNotes, Notability, Procreate, and even basic iPad OS functions. You can instantly switch between a pen, an eraser, or trigger system shortcuts like pulling up the search bar, taking a screenshot, or activating Siri with just a tap. Then there is their Click Anywhere trackpad. If you have ever used a cheap third-party keyboard case, you know the struggle of a trackpad that only clicks at the very bottom. EIP fixes this completely. They even upgraded their case with a magnetic buckle that includes a built-in pen sleeve. You will never lose your stylus at the bottom of your bag again. Speaking of the stylus, you have to look at the Pencil X. This thing comes with an X metal nib that completely transforms the writing feel. It makes it feel much more like a real premium pen. The craziest part is that you can actually adjust the tip signal strength. This gives you incredibly granular control over exactly how responsive the stylus is on your screen. That is a feature only EIP offers right now. You can also dive into the settings and customize sleep timers for both the pencil and the keyboard. This saves a ton of battery life. You can even customize the tail button on the pencil to do different things when you single tap or double tap it. Finally, you cannot forget about screen protection. Their Nano 2 paper Feel Screen Protector is a must-have. It is completely reusable and easily detachable. You snap it into place when you want that perfect textured feel for writing or drawing. When you want to watch a movie with crystal clear viewing, you just peel it right off. It delivers a high-end matte feel and even blocks out most blue light to protect your eyes. If you want to make your iPad truly yours, you have to look into gear like this. So, setting accessories aside, we have to ask the big question. Who is this tablet actually for? In a vacuum, the iPad Air sits in the absolute best spot in Apple's entire lineup. Here is a harsh reality that a lot of tech fans refuse to accept. Very few people actually need an iPad Pro. It is overkill for almost everyone. But on the flip side, the base iPad 11 is just too underpowered for people who actually want to get real work done. And the truth is, a massive amount of people buy iPads to get things done. Generally speaking, there are two types of iPad users in the world. First, you have the content consumers. These are the people who just want to watch YouTube videos, send some text messages, browse the web, and read a few books. They might play a few games, but we're talking about casual games like Candy Crush, not heavy console-level games like Assassin's Creed or Hitman. Then, you have the second group. These are the people who want to use their iPad as a true production device. They want to type up long documents, manage complex spreadsheets, study for exams, and bounce back and forth between a dozen different apps. They need to take detailed notes, do heavy research, multitask constantly, and answer a mountain of emails. That second group of people is exactly who the iPad Air was built for. This is especially true if you're taking advantage of the new windowed interface for multitasking that Apple introduced in iPad OS 26. The M4 Air handles those floating windows beautifully. The same goes for content creators. If you're using Apple's Creator Studio to edit heavy photos, cut together videos, and manage your content right from your tablet, the Air is your best friend. For students and teachers, the iPad Air is a phenomenal choice. The M4 chip provides more than enough raw power to do all of these intense tasks without forcing you to shell out insane amounts of money for the iPad Pro. But there's a catch. The moment you start praising the M4 iPad Air, people rush into the comments to say you should just buy a refurbished M2 iPad Air instead. They are not entirely wrong to point that out. New tablets do not exist in a vacuum. The older generation models are still floating around the internet, and there are plenty of refurbished models out there. Right now, Apple officially sells the refurbished M2 iPad Air for $399. That is a massive $150 off its original price. More importantly, it is $200 cheaper than the current starting price of the new M4 iPad Air, at least for the 11-inch model. That is a truly great savings. Frankly, it is a very hard deal to argue against if you're on a strict budget. However, there is one major thought that should guide your buying decision here. It all comes down to exactly how long you plan to keep this device. If you're going to spend hundreds of your hard-earned dollars on a piece of technology, you probably want it to last for a very long time. When you buy a new tablet that happens to have a chip that is already a few generations old, you're putting a clock on its lifespan. It is simply not going to stay powerful for as long. An M2 iPad Air is going to be absolutely perfect for you right now. It will probably be perfectly fine for another year or two as well. But eventually, the software updates and the new heavy apps are going to start outpacing that M2 chip. It will show its age much faster than the M4 will. If your ultimate goal is to make an investment in a piece of tech and use it every single day until it is painfully slow and totally unusable, then the M4 iPad Air is absolutely the right choice over a refurbished model. You are paying for longevity. Now, if you just want a good deal for the next couple of years, the M2 is still a fantastic chip. It is without a doubt a much better buy than the base-level iPad 11. No one should ever tell you not to buy a refurbished model if you find a great deal on one. But here is the massive catch that people forget. These refurbished M2 devices, and even the last generation M3 devices, are not going to be around forever. In fact, many major retailers have already sold out of their remaining stock completely. If buying an older model to save cash is your game plan, you have to act extremely fast while you still can. And if you're hunting for the larger 13-inch versions of the older tablets, your options are basically non-existent right now. Those are drying up incredibly fast. The really good news here is about timing. By the time the refurbished models and the leftover M3 models completely disappear from the market, we're probably going to start seeing the very first retail sales and discounts on this new M4 iPad Air. In my honest opinion, the M4 iPad Air is an exceptional piece of technology. It is positioned exactly where it needs to be in Apple's very crowded tablet lineup. Let's be clear, absolutely no one should be upgrading from an M2 or an M3 iPad Air to this new M4 model. The speed bumps are nice, but they are not worth replacing a tablet that is only a year or two old. But that is not who this tablet is for. This tablet is for people who are shopping for a completely new iPad from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer, a student heading off to college, or someone who desperately needs a new tablet because your old one finally died, this is the one you buy. It gives you pro-level power without the pro-level price tag, and the 12 gigabytes of RAM ensures it will be a beast for years to come. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I want to know where you all stand on this. Does this iPad Air hit the perfect sweet spot for your daily workflow, or are you holding onto your older models for another year? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.